I think we're going to get started in child's pose today. Yeah, let's do it. And if maybe you don't want to do child's pose, you can come into like a happy baby, which is opposite child's pose. But let's come in to a nice child's pose. If you can go wide right away, let's do it. You know, open the knees wide, touch the toes, stick the bum back, and then reach, reach, reach. And if you can't go wide right away, then don't. And then just kind of move a little bit in this child's pose, kind of maybe putting your arms out wide and then closing them, putting the elbows down and then straightening them. And then just take a moment to like nuzzle into the pose. And when you get there, you'll know, because it should feel nice and cozy. You'll put your forehead down on the mat. You can even put a pillow behind your bum if you want, on your feet, to make it cozier if you need to. Really spread those fingers. I love that part because then I press down into each fingertip, really connecting my energy down. And then just arriving to this space, this mat, this moment, this yoga, this thing that we're going to do for ourselves. And start to slowly just deepen your breath. And then take that nuzzling factor and bring that into your breath. Start to cuddle up into your breath. So it should not feel strenuous at all. It should just start to feel a little fuller and jolly with each breath, I think. So just bringing it down into the belly if you haven't already. And starting the Ujjayi breath, that nice warm oceanic sound in the throat. And then for the next maybe 3-5 breaths, start to imagine that you're breathing in this idea of strength and courage. And as you're breathing that in, no matter what that looks like, let it move into every little tiny cell in your body, almost like you're programming the cells. So every breath, strength, courage is embedded into each and every cell and every part of the body. It's kind of the idea when we move into half moon. We'll keep that with us as well. Strength and courage. It's already in us, but we're just reprogramming it even deeper. We'll take another final breath in child's, embedding even deeper. And then on your next inhale, you'll come up to a table. So you'll close your knees a little bit if they were wide. We're going to flip the toes and just press them down onto the mat. And then we're going to cow pose. So we're going to do one cow pose as we inhale, dropping the chest. And then as we exhale, we're going to round in cat, but we're going to keep rounding and send our bum back to the heels. And then really press down and forward with the hands and the chin to the chest. So I'm really stretching the bottoms of my feet now too. And then we'll do that in a flow style. So inhale, come forward, slowly drop the chest, shoulder blades back. And then exhale, round and press, 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 press back onto the feet, chin to chest as much as you could. Inhale, come forward. Exhale. And then we'll keep moving. So inhaling, maybe strength and courage. And then exhale, really hugging that strength and courage into the cells. And a couple more times. One more. And then from here, you're going to walk your hands back towards your knees and come to sit up on toe stand. And if you don't like this, just get off your toes. It's okay. And take some deep breaths. But if you can, see if you can get your shoulders right on top of the hips I know we have a tendency to lean forward because there's a lot of pressure, so do what you can. And then see if you can just for a couple moments, relax the shoulders and the facial muscles and just let everything sink down into the heels, stretching the bottoms of the feet and all the bones in the feet. Really have to use the exhale on this one to release. And then slowly come forward to table. And you're gonna just tap the tops of your feet lightly. Imagine doing that for 3 minutes, which I have before. It's like really hard to even tap your feet after that. Woo. Maybe one day we'll try it. Now we're gonna do a little combination of a few different things. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna extend the left foot back in table pose and then keep the toes on the mat. Adjust the hands so they're, under the shoulders. They're starburst. I'm pulling my sternum forward, but I'm also lifting up my ribs because I don't want a curved spine. Lift the leg, flex the foot, heel and hip are in line, and then extend the right hand forward, turn the thumb up like you're shaking a hand, and just breathe here. Now you're squeezing your thighs, you're engaging your glute, you're reaching forward, shoulder blades in its socket at the same time, and you're trying to lift your thumb up towards the sky. You're also breathing and using your core. Strength and courage are with you. And then slowly bring the hand down and then bring the left foot forward. So just, however you want to get there, just bring it down, grab your foot, bring it forward into a kneeling lunge. Take the right knee as far back as you can, press into the back toes, fingertips are pulling the sternum forward, and just let the hips drop here. Try and keep the spine straight, but let the hips drop. Front right hip flexor is really waking up right now. Deep breaths. And then let's slowly come back to a half split. And it doesn't have to be a full half split here. You can keep the knee bent. You can even come back a little further if it helps, or maybe you want to kind of stand and that's enough too, So whatever feels nice to stretch the back of the leg gently. And you can bounce. Just continue breathing through the nose and just kind of being curious about how the body feels today. And then slowly come up, take this left foot, just put it a little wide, bring the hands inside, lift the legs. So now we're in a wide runner's lunge, okay? Pulling the sternum forward, taking a moment. You can be on your fingertips or your palms flat. And then very slowly take the left hand onto the right knee and push down and forward to help twist your heart up. Every inhale, I'm still pulling my sternum forward, squeezing my back leg. And then every exhale, I rotate a little bit. And you can extend the arm up for one breath, inhale. And then exhale, just come back down to table. Okay, we're back into table, maybe doing a cat-cow. I've been doing a lot of cat-cows in between movements lately. And then let's move on to the other side. So take the right foot back and then again, adjust strong arms isometrically towards the center. Lift the right foot, flex, line up your hips, and then extend the left arm forward, thumb up. And then your deep breathing and body scanning. Noticing that left foot, right hand are super connected, sternum pulls forward. Every exhale is like you're wearing a corset. Your ribs come in. And then every inhale is like you're releasing the corset and you get to breathe so deeply. And then slowly bring the hand down and then bring that right foot forward. You can heel toe it and then back knee comes down. And then here we go again. Press into the left toes, even the pinky. And then let the hips drop and really use the breath to release in those hips. Front heel is working, front big toe is working. Take one more breath, let the shoulders relax a little bit, the neck is free. And then come back into half splits and whatever half splits looks like on this side. Every side's different, so we'll take different options and variations. Keep trying to just pull the sternum forward, meaning the shoulder blades go down the back so the back's not rounded. And then slowly come up, heel toe that right foot to the right, hands inside, palms down if you can. Lift the back leg for a runner's lunge. And then from here, take the right hand to the knee. You can inhale first, then lengthen, and then exhale, push to twist. And then listen to your spine crack. And then do it a couple more times. Strong legs. Inhale the right leg high if you wish, or not the right leg, oops, right hand. And then slowly bring the hands down and come into table pose. And then we'll do one cat-cow here. And then we're gonna come into down dog. So come into a wide down dog here. You can come into plank, check yourself, and then lift the hips, bend the knees, and really take up that space on the mat. Keep letting your breath be full, taking up the whole space. Press down into the inner part of the palms. And then slowly bring your hands back towards your feet for a wide ragdoll. So feet are as wide as the mat. Wide ragdoll, bend the knees and then droop everything down. Do whatever you want with your arms. Mine are just palms up on the mat. That's what I feel like today. So you can interlace, you can grab elbows. Just keep the belly filling up with air. See if you can relax the neck and the shoulders even more. The head is real heavy. And then we're going to do a little twist here. So bring your fingertips in front of your toes. Okay. And then you're kind of in a halfway lift. And then bend the left knee and reach the right arm up. And then take an inhale. And then exhale, bring it back down. And then other side, bend the right knee, inhale, reach up, left hand, twist. Exhale, fold. And we'll do that again. Right arm, inhale. Exhale. Left arm, inhale. Exhale. Now look, actually roll up. So chin to chest, roll up so slow, but keep your inner thighs engaged as you come up because we want to keep the legs engaged. And as you roll up, feel the weight in the feet, feel the length in the spine, and just take a moment. You can open or close the eyes. And then slowly heel toe your feet back to center. And then you're going to look forward towards your mat, look down and forward, and then very consciously take some steps just to come to the top of the mat, just consciously. Heel, toe, feel the connection. And then we're at the top of the mat. We're going to sun salutation, but we're going to add a side twist, and we're going to add a little table side in between. So we're going to go slow for the first one, and then we'll repeat them. So big toes to touch if that's okay. Inner thighs engaged. So the pelvis is supported, open chest. Strength, courage with every breath. Inhale, reach the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. And then exhale, hands through heart center, bow down for Uttanasana. Kind of like we're bowing to ourselves. And then halfway lift, I'm just doing a little half sun. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, reach up again. And then hands to the heart. And then just one more time. Inhale, reach up, Urdhva. And then bow down, exhale. Halfway lift, really pull forward. Exhale, fold, bend the knees softly. Inhale, come up, Urdhva. And hands to the heart. Take a moment here, breathing in strength and courage into every cell, even down into the toes. And then we'll move into the slow first sun salutation. Inhale, reach the arms up. Keep the hips looking forward, and then exhale, twist to the left. Turn the palms to the left, shoulders down. Okay, we'll take another moment here to look down at the left hip and notice that it's forward. Someone's pulling our left arm back. Inhale, exhale. Now inhale, reach the arms up for Urdhva. And then exhale, slowly twist to the right and turn the palms, starburst hands. And then look down and see that you're going to turn your hips forward. Reach through, take an inhale. And then exhale, shoulders down. And then inhale, come up. And exhale, fold however you wish. I'm going to do palms through heart center. Halfway lift, inhale. And then step back into plank. Take an inhale in plank. And then exhale, lower down all the way to the belly. We're going to Shalabhasana for each one, which is great for the back. So Superman arms, palms down, squeeze the shoulders. Inhale, lift the chest, hands, and feet. Stay for a moment on this first one, pulling the arms and legs backward. And then slowly come down. Press yourself back into down dog. Now come down to the knees. Turn the right foot to the right hand is the base. A little side plank here with the foot down, just to do a little stretch. You can turn the palms and really stretch this left side body. Take an inhale. And then exhale, come back to table. Other side. So right arm to the sky, inhaling. And you can turn the palm, really stretch from foot to hand. Take another inhale. And then slowly exhale, down dog. Now we'll move through that all with just one breath to movement. Let's look to the hands first as we inhale. Exhale, bring the feet forward however you wish. Inhale, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. And then exhale, thumbs to sternum. Here we go. Inhale, arms rise. To the left, exhale, hips forward. Inhale, arms rise, stretch up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, fold. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Step back into plank, exhale, and lower to the belly. Arms extend, Shalabhasana, inhale. Squeeze the shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale here. Come down to the knees, exhale. Right leg turns, left arm rises, inhale, side plank. Exhale, hands down. Other side, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one breath here, connect into index and thumb. Send the tailbone up, up, up. Inhale, look to the hands. Exhale, step the feet, top of the mat. Inhale, arms rise, flat back up. Palms to heart center, Samastitihi. Again, inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, gathering the sun. Exhale to the left, twist, just from the thoracic spine. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step back and lower down to the belly. Shalabhasana, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale and down dog. Exhale, table. Left arm rises, left leg rises if you want. Inhale, half moon on the ground. Exhale, table. Other side, inhale, right arm, right leg. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath. Readjust, return to strength and courage. Inhale, up to the hands. Exhale, step the feet, top of the mat. Inhale to the top, reach up. Samasthiti. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Gather the sun, gather the energy up. Exhale to the left, we twist. Inhale again, Urdhva. Exhale, slowly twisting, upper back. Inhale, arms rise. Inhale, fold, open heart. Halfway lift. Exhale, back plank and lower. Shalabhasana in. Exhale, down dog. Inhale and down dog. Exhale down to the knees. Side plank, left arm, inhale. Exhale, table. Inhale, right arm, right leg. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath, in and out. And then come down to the knees. Happy pose for a couple breaths. Reach, reach, reach forward, hips stay over the knees. Keep the breath flowing. Let the chest drop. Opening heart and shoulders. Slowly make your way back to table pose. Take a moment in table pose here. Just take a breath, tuck the chin. Notice that long spine. And then let's come into downward facing dog again. We're going to move into our sun bee flow, which will be a slow flow. So re-nuzzle back into down dog. Cuddle up into down dog for a second. And then we'll move. Let's lift the right leg high if you wish. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. All right, first one will be slow. Bring the back knee down, flip the toes, connect the feet into the earth, and then inhale, reach up. Kneeling warrior. Drop the hips like we did in kneeling lunge earlier. Really stretch up. And then on your exhale, bring the hands down. Just the fingertips. I'm still squeezing my legs together. And then on the inhale, we're going to lift the knee for low lunge, pulling the sternum forward, okay? That's what we'll do in the flow. But for the meantime, take a couple breaths here. Big toe, heel engaged, back quadricep squeezing. We'll take one inhale here. And then exhale, standing separate leg. So move to the left, standing separate leg forward, fold. Don't just turn the feet, but keep that perfect low lunge distance. So now we're folding. Sit bones are stretching up. Feet are glued to the ground. Take the left hand and put it down for a twist. So down right underneath the line of your face and then reach the right arm up. So we're twisting only from the upper back. Sometimes the hip goes with, and that's okay if it's better for your back. Shoulder blades down the back. Take one inhale. And then exhale, walk yourself back to the back of the mat for low lunge. And then bring the knee down. All right, we're going to do the same thing. So you don't need to look. I'll tell you. Press into the feet. Inhale for kneeling warrior. So let those hips fall forward. Maybe look up at the fingers. Shoulders are relaxed. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, just bring the hands down consciously, nice and slow motion. Feel the fingertips touch the mat. And then inhale, low lunge, and we'll stay for a couple breaths here. So really trying to even up the hips, squeeze the inner thighs. And then we'll inhale. And then exhale, walk all the way back into standing separate leg. Take a breath here. And exhale. Now right hand underneath the face. Inhale the left arm up for a nice twist. You'll feel it in your inner right thigh. See that your neck is free and not crunching. Take another inhale. And then exhale, low lunge to the front. Inhale and low lunge. And then exhale, move through a vinyasa. So maybe you want to keep doing Shalabhasana, or maybe you want to go to Cobra or Up Dog. So wherever you are, we'll come back to Down Dog. And we'll do that on the other side, although we both did both sides, but we'll lift the left leg, inhale. We'll do it a little faster this time. Exhale, low lunge. Knee down, inhale, Anjaneyasana. And then exhale, slow motion, just put the fingers down. Inhale, low lunge, strong legs. Exhale, standing separate leg. Now inhale, the left arm rises for the twist. And then exhale all the way down to the back of the mat, low lunge, knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, reach the arms up. Exhale, slow motion, fingers down. Inhale, low lunge, squeeze, lift the pelvic floor. Exhale, standing separate leg to the left. And then halfway lift here, because I should have gone all the way to the front, I think. And then exhale, low lunge, or maybe not. Inhale here. And then exhale, flow through a vinyasa if you wish. All right, and then take a breath. Nuzzle into down dog. It's like the safe place. We're going to do that again, and we're going to add on to it. So let's lift the right leg high, or just come down to the knees. Exhale, low lunge. Knee down. Inhale, Anjane. Exhale, slow motion, fingertips down. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, standing separate leg. Inhale the right arm up. And then exhale all the way back, low lunge. Knee down. Inhale, Anjane. Exhale, fingertips down. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, standing separate leg. Let's take a halfway lift. I like that. And then exhale, low lunge to the front. Now from here, we're going to add on warrior two. So bring the back foot down, press into the feet before you spiral open to warrior two. All right, just take a moment if you need to adjust. Turn the heart left, gaze right, shoulders down, inhale. And then exhale, extended side angle. Reach, 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 and then just bring the arm to the knee. Could just do a light one. Turn the heart, spiral it open. And then keep the bend in the front knee, reverse warrior. As you inhale, stretch through, press into the heel, feel the right glute, and then from right hip to fingers, we're breathing and stretching. Inhale, and then exhale, spiral all the way down, flow through a vinyasa if you wish, or down dog. And then we'll do that on the other side. Inhale the left leg, we'll flow the first part. Exhale, low lunge. Kneeling warrior, inhale. Fingertips down, exhale. Low lunge, inhale. Standing separate leg, exhale. Left arm rises, inhale, twist. Exhale, low lunge to the back, knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, squeeze the leg. Exhale, fingertips down. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, standing separate leg. Let's halfway lift here. And then low lunge to the front, exhale. Now slow it down, warrior two. Sink down into that front knee. Spread your wings. Tailbone in. Listening to the breath. Take an inhale. As you exhale, extended side angle, reach forward, tic-tac the arms, connect into the front heel, connect into the back outer edge of the foot. And then reverse warrior. Inhale, press into the heel as you inhale and reach the left arm back. See if you can relax the shoulder or the neck if there's any tension. Take another inhale. And then exhale, spiral down. Do what you need to do, vinyasa or down dog. And then take a full breath. And then come down to the knees for a second. We are going to flow that one more time, but we're going to do the side plank again. So turn the right foot and then extend the left arm and the left. Now you can stay here and keep rotating the chest, stacking shoulders, stacking hips. Otherwise, you can also bend the top leg, grab it with your left hand, kick into it, opening up the hip flexor even more, opening up this left shoulder even more. See if you can balance, breathe. And then if you're holding your foot, slowly come back to the extended version using that outer hip. Whew. And then slowly come down. And we'll do the same on the other side. So right arm, right leg. And then second option, grab the foot, kick into the foot to help open your chest even more. Notice where your breath went. And then slowly extend the right arm, right foot. And then come back and come into down dog. Readjust. We're still breathing in strength and courage in every single cell in our body. It's with us. And we're going to flow through that just one more time. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Knee down, Anjaneyasana. Inhale. Fingertips down, exhale. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, standing separate leg. Right arm to the sky, inhale. Low lunge to the back, exhale, knee down. Inhale, kneeling warrior. Exhale, fingertips down. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, standing separate leg. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, low lunge to the front. Warrior two, inhale. Extended side, exhale, we're just dancing. Inhale, reverse warrior, softly moving. Exhale, go ahead and flow through a vinyasa, shalabhasana, cobra, or up dog. Down dog, inhale. Exhale, release the heels. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, bring it through, low lunge. Knee down, Anjane, inhale, open the heart. Fingertips down, exhale. Low lunge, inhale. Standing separate leg, exhale. Left arm rises in. Low lunge to the back, out. Knee down, Anjane in. Fingertips down. Low lunge. Standing separate leg. Halfway lift, really pull the sternum forward. Exhale, low lunge. Warrior two, rainbow open. Extended side angle, stretch the side. Reverse warrior. And then exhale, final vinyasa on this flow if you want. And then take a breath in down. Strength and courage. And then come down into a nice wide child's pose. Don't lose the flow of the breath. And keep embedding your cells. We're connecting down, hands, forehead, tops of the feet, knees. We're going to stay for a few more really nice breaths. Settling. Just kind of check in a little bit. Check in with your mind and your physical body and your spirit. And then from here, you can come up to table and you can come into downward facing dog if you want another down dog, and then walk your feet forward. Otherwise, from table, maybe you want to just bring your feet forward for a forward fold. So however you want to get to forward fold, please do it. We'll bring the big toes to touch if you can. Slowly bend the knees. And then like ragdoll, dangle all the way up, chin to chest. Slowly, slowly, but use the legs so the pelvis is supportive. Roll up. Take a second here, even close the eyes. Notice the heaviness of the hands at your side, but the lift of the chest at the same time. And then bring the hands together, Samastitihi. We're gonna move into tree, so you can close the eyes, move forward, backwards, side to side. Find your sweet spot, tuck the chin a little. And then when you're ready, shift the weight into the right foot, open the eyes, left leg tree pose. And once you get that foot, really connect. It's the best part. Press that foot into that leg, press the leg back into the foot. Fires up your hamstring, your glutes. It gives you that sense of stability, even if you're a little wobbly. Let your neck be free all the way up towards the sky. And just continue breathing and embedding those beautiful cells with strength and courage. And then very gently bring the left knee forward and then extend the foot. If you need to put it down, that's fine. Extend it like towards the floor. It doesn't have to be parallel to the floor. Okay, and then reconnect into that right foot. Keep the heart lifted like Shalabhasana, and then come into warrior three. And you don't have to come to a full one. You could just do a light warrior three, as long as you can keep your chest, Shalabhasana chest. Reach through the back heel. Soften the face. Take an inhale. And then slowly exhale, come up to stand. And then you can shake out the right leg. Whew. Move a little bit. And then we'll bring the feet back together for the other side. Toes touch. Hands at heart center, Samastitihi. And again, close the eyes. Forward, backward, side to side. Sweet spot, where are you? Find it. And then left leg gets all the weight. Tree pose, lifting the right leg. Connect foot and leg, leg and foot as you open the knee and lift the heart. And then slowly bring the right knee forward. Extend the right leg. And then take a moment here. And then slowly come into warrior three. Shalabhasana chest, lifting, elongating the neck, reaching through the heel. Take an inhale here, and then slowly come back to stand. And then shake that left leg out. Whew. And that calf, maybe, at least for me. All right, big toes back to touch. We'll do one sun salutation just to get us back down. Inhale, reach the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Halfway lift, lengthen. And then step back, flow through a vinyasa. I recommend Shalabhasana on this one last time. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. And then take a couple breaths here. And if you want to come down to the knees, you can do that too. Otherwise, stay in down dog. Just take a breath or a few breaths. And then back into down dog. And we'll take the right foot forward, however you want to bring it forward. You don't have to lift it if you don't want. Okay, and then warrior two, we're going to open up, heel to arch right there, and then straighten the front leg. Inhale, reach to the fingertips like someone's pulling your arms, and then exhale, triangle. So stick the hip back, left hip back, tick-tock. And then here, use that bottom arm to help extend and rotate. And then if your front knee is locked, a lot of times it is, just micro bend that knee. And then from here is where we're going to go into half moon. So you're going to bring your left hand to your hip if you wish, look down at your toe, bend the knee, and then take that right hand diagonal and up from that right foot, hop the back foot, and then lift the leg, flexing. Once you get there, start to see if you can keep looking down for balance, and then just start to rotate the chest to the side. So you want to stack left hip on top of right. Maybe micro bend the front knee if you wish, until you're ready to maybe straighten it a little more. You can extend the arm. So we did this on our knees a bunch of times today. And then if I'm talking or holding too long, just bend the front knee, which is what I'm doing. And we'll slowly come back to warrior two. Here we go. Take a breath here. And then go ahead and come back down, maybe down dog, or maybe another vinyasa if your body's calling it. I'm going to skip it. And then I'm just noticing the vibrations on the right side of the leg. Ooh. And then let's look forward and bring the left leg forward. Spin the back heel down, warrior two, spiraling open, finding our strength there. And then straighten the front leg, inhale, and then exhale, send the right hip back, reach, 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 tick-tock. Triangle. And then look down at the front toe, bring the right hand to the hip, bend the front knee, put the fingers down somewhere diagonal, and then hop the back foot a couple times until you're able to lift. And again, imagine there's a wall behind you, which you could be doing this at the wall since we're at home. Lift through the right leg a little bit more. Lift, you'll feel it in your outer right thigh and glute. And then slowly just bend that left knee and then bring the foot back down. You'll come into warrior two. Inhale here. And then exhale, spiral down, downward facing dog. And then we're going to come down to the knees. We're going to come down to the belly. And we're going to rest in an active Sphinx pose here. All right, so grab the elbows, press the pubic bone down, tops of the feet down, and they could be hips width distance. Extend the arms forward. Press into the fingertips, and then pull the heart forward. Pubic bone presses down. You can tuck the chin and gaze in the middle of the thumbs. And just return to the breath. Every inhale, strength and courage. It's still spreading. It's still embedding. Every little tiny dot of a cell is getting this information with every breath. And then continue breathing. See if you have any tension in your neck. And then release it. Or in your face and release it. And then slowly bring one hand on top of the other, bring the forehead down under the hands, release the feet even, just let them lay open and breathe as deep as you can into the back body. Imagine you're breathing into the little tiny adrenal glands that are like, oh, hello. I'll send some signals to your nervous system to just relax and feel so good. And then slowly bring the hands back. And then just push yourself back into a table pose, okay? And do a couple of big circles in one direction with the hips. And then a couple big circles in the other direction. That should feel nice, hopefully. And then from here, we're gonna come into pigeon pose. So, you know, do whatever you gotta do. Flip on the back, or maybe you wanna come into down dog to do it. I kind of like coming into it from table pose, okay? So left knee, if you brought the right, doesn't matter. Knee outside of the hip, and then scooch that right foot back as much as you could to find the length in that front hip flexor. Take a breath. And then if and when you're ready, you'll melt down. Otherwise, you just stay with an elevated chest. Depends. Keep the hips level so you're not dipping into the right glute. A lot of times we do that. So keep it level. And then return to that deep breath. And just surrender with every exhale. See if you can body scan just to release hidden tension. And then slowly you'll bring yourself back up. You'll flip the toe, lift the knee, and then pull that foot back into table or down dog. And then you can do a couple hip circles, or maybe you lift your leg in down dog, you know, whatever the options are. And then we'll do the other side. So I'm going to bring my right knee to the outer edge. I'm going to scoot my left knee back. I'm going to look at my left foot, press down into the top of the foot and the top of the front of the shin on the right leg. Lift the heart as I inhale. And then maybe come down to whatever version works on the side. Just deep, long breaths. Maybe body scanning on this side, noticing if there's a difference, just acknowledging it. And then slowly on your next breath, you'll come back to the hands. Maybe flip the back toes, lift the knee a little bit, slide the foot back, down dog or table, hip circles, or lifting the leg and opening the hip. I'm liking hip circles today. And then let's come down to the belly and we'll flip onto our backs for bridge pose. Okay. So feet will come close to you, shoulders down, palms down, feet connected. And then slowly press into all edges of the feet and lift the hips. Take any version you want here of bridge pose. Just ensure that you're engaged even in the arches of the feet. And then lifting from the heart, chest to chin, but chin to ceiling. Breathing in deep into the belly and then reconnecting with your strength and your courage. And then slowly, slowly, slowly come down. Bottoms of the feet to touch. Supta Baddha Konasana, hand on heart, hand on belly. Again, reprogramming, melting down on the exhale. And then slowly bringing the hands to the knees, closing the knees like a book. And then you can roll yourself up or turn to the side and press yourself up, spin yourself around for seated forward fold, extending the legs forward. If you can, bring the feet together, or otherwise you can separate them, fingers behind to help lengthen the spine as much as you could. And then you can bring your hands next to your hips if you can still maintain that straight spine. And then reach the arms up. And then before we fold forward, imagine that someone has their hands on your pelvis and they're pulling it back. So you're pressing even your pubic bone back. Inhale. And then keep that pull back as you fold forward. And we're not rounding the back on this one. So we're lifting the sternum, grabbing toes, ankles, mat, whatever. Keep sending the pelvis back, sternum forward. And slowly come up. We're gonna bend the left knee. So actually, let's take the right foot and bend it underneath you, towards your sit bone. And then take the left, I'll turn to the front, and then take the left foot here. And you can keep it here. Otherwise, you can take this left foot and bring it over the knee. Okay. And see if you can get the foot flat. Otherwise, it's okay to just leave it on top because that's nice for the hip too. Okay. And then from here, we're going to reach the left arm up. So my left foot is over, my left arm reaches up. I'm going to bend it behind me like I'm patting myself on the back. And then I'm going to take my right hand on the elbow, left elbow, and kind of, gently press that elbow down and back very gently. My chin is a little bit in. I'm not looking completely down. I'm looking a little forward and maybe I dip down a little. And then you can release that. And then take this foot and just go on the outer edge of the left foot. And you can stack the knees or you can just have it a little bit on top. I mean, whatever feels good you can do. And then bring the fingertips behind you and then slowly just lean forward just a little bit. See if you can keep both sit bones on the ground. You just lean to the point where you feel an outer hip stretch. And then slowly come up. That's it. And then switch. You can shake out the legs. Take the left foot underneath, take the right foot just a little bit over, or not. for the first round, you can have it like this. And then bring the right arm up, bend it, pat yourself on the back. Good job. And then slowly do the same on the other side. This is like a cow face pose, a little bit modified. Again, releasing tension on the exhale. And then slowly release the hands, and then see if you can fix up that top leg, maybe a little bit more or a little bit less if needed. Fingertips behind you to lift the heart, stay here, or slowly fold forward. Loud breath. And then slowly come up. Take that leg out. Extend. We're going to reach the arms forward. Tailbone in. Come all the way down. We'll do one little supine with a windshield wiper of the knees. Otherwise, you can do any other supine twist that you like. Feet as wide as the mat if you're going with me. Arms out or cactus, and then slowly just drop them to the left. And let the outer edge of the left foot and the inner edge of the right foot be down on the ground, on the mat. And then slowly bring the knees back into center. Inhale, exhale, drop it. And then come back into center. And if you need to drop them a couple times on each side, like a, like a one breath or half a breath windshield wiper, you can do that a couple times. Otherwise, just bring the knees into the chest, move a little side to side, massaging that back, come into a quick happy baby. If that feels okay, if you want to do it, move from side to side and happy baby. So you can massage the lower back at the same time, if that feels nice. Shoulders down, breathing into the belly. And then whenever you're ready, you'll come into this beautiful Shavasana, this surrender, palms facing up to receive, and to receive even more of the strength and courage vibration. So release everything down. No muscle, no bone, no tendon, no nothing has to do any work here. You're supported by the ground, even the mat, the ground, the earth. Imagining that whatever energy that you need is entering through your palms, through the bottoms of your feet, and just permeating that energy throughout the whole body. Strength and courage can be that energy if you wish. And slowly start to deepen your breath. And start to reawaken your body, your physical body. Fingers, toes, ankles, wrists, head from side to side. Reaching the arms up for a stretch if you wish. And then bringing the knees into the chest a little bit, rock and rolling side to side. And then turn over to the right side, palm underneath, or hand underneath you for the pillow for fetal pose. And then stay here for a moment, eyes closed. Notice how you feel. And take one more full breath of strength and courage and sending it to every cell. And then press yourself up to a comfortable seat with the arms, hands at heart center, Anjali Mudra, thumbs at the sternum, shoulders over heart, heart over pelvis. Tuck the chin a little bit, softly gazing down towards your fingertips or with eyes closed. And then feel that strength and courage that's with you. That's even stronger than before. And you could give yourself a little smile. Bring the thumbs to the third eye and just bowing in gratitude as always. Namaste.